Robbinsdale swinging in, and it is a fair ball, and Wayzata wins it. Champlin Park back to state for the third straight year.
Hi there, and welcome to Sports Jam for the week of March 4th. I'm Jay Wilcox.
And I'm John Jacobson. We've got a really good show for you this week with highlights from section girls basketball and state wrestling and much more.
Plus, we'll meet a talented boys basketball player from Hopkins with a passion for music.
Let's start with boys swimming and diving in the state meet. Several local athletes qualified in Class AA, and one team ended with a top 5 finish. Highlights from the Class AA finals Saturday. Wayzata's 200-yard medley relay team of Sam Kennedy, Nick Kale, Casey Stowe, and anchor Bo Brinkman win in a time of 1 minute 30.03 seconds. In the 100 butterfly, it's Andrew Trepanier of Lakeville North taking first in 48.49 seconds. Kennedy of Wayzata is fifth. Kelby Modine of Maple Grove finishes seventh. 100 backstroke up in lane 5. It's Wayzata's Casey Stowe. He wins the race in 48.45 seconds. His teammate Sam Kennedy in second, just 0.4 of a second behind. 100 breaststroke, and Hayden Zhang of St. Louis Park wins. He sets a new state record with a time of 53.86 seconds and is pretty fired up about that. Nick Kale of Wayzata second, Modine of Maple Grove fourth. Edina has a lot of talent and depth, and the Hornets cap the meet by winning the 400-yard relay. Wayzata finishes fourth in the race, third though in the meet. Here's what two of the Trojan seniors had to say afterwards.
I don't have words for it. I'm ecstatic with that time. That's what my goal the whole season, and I'm really glad to be up there with my teammate Sam. So that was great.
It was fantastic. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Guys, how's it feel?
It feels great. Yeah.
Power Edina rolls to its first state Class AA title since winning 3 in a row from 2008 to 2010. Chanhassen Chaska is the runner-up with Wayzata third, just ahead of Lake Conference rivals Eden Prairie and Minnetonka. Maple Grove places 15th and Cooper 25th. In Class A, it's another state title for the Breck Blake team. The Bear Stangs take their third consecutive team title, finishing way ahead of runner-up Northfield. Breck Blake's 200-yard medley relay team set a new state Class A record as well. Winona finishes third. Benilde St. Margaret's, the other local team, earned the points, placing 14th.
Now to girls basketball. In Section 5 4A, Park Center was looking to make it back to state after missing out in 2018. The Pirates facing Spring Lake Park in the semifinals after 2 lopsided wins over the Panthers this season. Adalia McKenzie with a drive to the hoop for the basket and foul for the Pirates to tie it at 8-8. She scores 23. Tanae Griffin has the hot hand from beyond the arc. She hits 3 threes in the first half for PC. But Spring Lake Park comes to play. Taryn Richards sinks a 3 to give the Panthers an 18-16 lead. Park Center closes the first half well. Kayla Cox to McKenzie, back to Cox for the jumper. The Pirates lead 31-26 at the half, but they're in for a tough test. Second half, and the Panthers' shot is blocked, but it comes right to Avery Dunbar for a 3, and Spring Lake Park surges into the lead 39-37. McKenzie drives to give Park Center the lead 46-45 as it's close for most of the second half. But the Panthers make most of the big plays. Jocelyn Talso makes some huge shots, including this 3. They're up 52-46. She has no fear as she hits 4 clutch three-pointers in the second half. 4th seed Spring Lake Park shocks top seed Park Center with a 67-59 win. The top 2 teams in the state 4A poll are both in Section 6 4A. Hopkins is unbeaten, while second-ranked Wayzata has lost just twice, both to Hopkins. Armstrong, the number 3 seed in the section, met Wayzata in the semifinals. Masengo Mutanda rebounds the Trojans' miss and heads up court. A great bounce pass to Carly Kerschel, who scores 4-0 Falcons. Lydia Hay with a nice lob pass into Callie Tyson. She scores in the low post for 2 of her 19. Wayzata leads by a point. Trojans junior Annika Stewart connects from the wing for 3. Wayzata opens up a 7-point lead on the Falcons. Mara Braun finds Jenna Johnson in the paint. It's 2 more for Wayzata. Johnson with 22 in the game, and the Trojans lead by 11 at halftime. Early in the second half, Braun finds Stewart, who turns and finishes with a little hook in the lane. It's 33-20 Wayzata. The Falcons pull back within 9 points as Tiana James buries the jumper, but it's not enough as Johnson scores and is fouled for Wayzata. They win 67-42 to move into the Section 6 final.
It feels great. You know, last year we kind of had an upset, and now we're just excited to battle against Hopkins. It's always fun to play against them, so we're excited.
In the other section semifinal, top seed Hopkins has no problem with St. Louis Park beating the Orioles 81-51. Paige Becker's at 32 to lead the Royals, with Delayla Chacolas adding 16. And that sets up the expected third meeting between Wayzata and Hopkins. New this year, the section final is at the site of the high seed, so it will be at the Lindbergh Center on Thursday.
Maple Grove won the Section 8 4A girls basketball tournament last season to advance to state. The Crimson are the number 2 seed for this year's section tourney, and they open the playoffs at home against Brainerd. Kylie Baranek hits a quick catch-and-shoot three-pointer for the Crimson. Maple Grove freshman Ari Gordon gets his steal and flashes the other way for the hoop, and the Crimson up 12-2. Brainerd will rally. Olivia Click scores here, cutting the Crimson lead to 18-15. Jordan Lampker fights for the rebound and puts it back from Maple Grove for 2. Then Abby Schulte drives and beats the first half buzzer. Maple Grove leads 24-18 at the break. Early second half, Baranek zips the pass to Sam Carroll, and she finishes. Maple Grove goes on to win at 50-35 for their 21st win of the season. Saturday in the Section 8 semifinals, Maple Grove escaped with a 1-point win over Elk River. That makes it a repeat in the Section 8 final. The Crimson play St. Michael Albertville again. That game is Thursday at Monticello High School. In Section 6 3A, defending state champion Cooper rolled past Mount West Tonka 66-30. Asia and Kiera Wheeler combined to score 36 points. The Hawks play Waconia for the section title Thursday at Chanhassen High School. In Class 2A girls basketball, both Providence Academy and Maranatha Christian Academy play in 5AA. The Lions were at home to face Pack Charter in a first-round game. Panthers actually take an early lead. The pass goes inside to Callie Price. Emma Willems rebounds and puts it back, and Pack is ahead 7-5. But it's literally all Providence after that in the first half. Haley Hodeker drives, uncontested the basket for 2 over 12 points. Good movement with the ball on this possession for the Lions. They work the perimeter and then spot Maggie Murphy open for 2, and Providence leads 24-7. An open look on a three-pointer by Maddie Anderson. He is off the rim. It comes right to Murphy, who takes it to the basket for 2, plus a foul. Senior scores 30 points in the game. The Lions are ahead by 24. They score the final 40 points of the first half to lead at 45-7. Lions go on to win at 68-16 over Pack. In the quarterfinals on Saturday, Providence beat Minneapolis North 51-32. Maranatha also advances with a 59-42 victory over Rockford. Providence plays Holy Family in the first semifinal. Maranatha and Annandale in the second semifinal. Those games Tuesday night at St. Michael Albertville. In Section 4A, top seed Heritage Christian rolls to a 59-12 win over West Lutheran. The Eagles host Mayer Lutheran in the semifinals Tuesday.
Now to boys hockey. Maple Grove and Blaine split their 2 regular season meetings. Their third matchup came in the Section 5AA final. The Crimson trying to end the Bengals' 16-game winning streak. 17 seconds in, Sam Jacobs steps out from behind the goal and puts it away for a 1-0 Crimson lead. Great start for them. Second period, the puck is centered by Blaine's Cole Hansen. Bryce Brodzinski snaps home the shot, and it's 1-1. Same score in the third period. The Bengals are on the power play. Carson Richels lasers at top corner. His team is ahead 2-1. Maple Grove looks for the equalizer. Tyler Kostelecki is stopped, and then Justin Janicki is denied by Joe Daninger. He makes 32 saves as Blaine wins the Section 5AA title for the first time since 2015. 2-1 is the final.
In Class A boys hockey, Tutino Grace was bidding for its first trip to the state tournaments since 2014. Eagles were the top seed in Section 4, meeting Matamidi for the title. Late first period, the Zephyrs' Tom Paradise rink wide to Adam Johnson, who shoots and scores, giving Matamidi a 2-0 lead after 1 as they take control of this game early. Second period. It's the Zephyrs' Nikolai Dulak shooting from the slot. His shot is stopped, but J.D. Metz right there to bury the rebound. Matamidi is ahead 3-0 through 2. And the Zephyrs add 2 more goals in the third. Corey Pilarski, a nice goal, rifling a shot high into the Eagles' net. Mahtomedi wins its third straight section title with a 5-0 win over Totino Grace. Time for our first break here on Sports Jam.
That's right, John. Next up, highlights from state wrestling, plus much more. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. Time to talk state wrestling.
Yeah, we had some local place winners on Saturday. Highlights from this, starting with Class 3A fifth place matches. At 113 pounds, Wayzata's Kyler Wong gets the reversal on his way to a 14-5 win over John Babineau of Andover. At 120, Wayzata's Cale Swenson gets the takedown. He wins a 5-1 decision over Cole West of Woodbury. At 138, Maple Grove's Gavin Peterson in the fifth place match. He gets the takedown and wins 4-2 over Landon Johnson of Owatonna. The Class 2A 113-pound championship, Totino Grace's Joey Thompson gets the takedown on Byron's Maxwell Peterson. Thompson works for another takedown here. He wins 10-5 for his second straight state title. The first one was at Maple Grove. In the 2A 126-pound championship, Grace's Jake Spiel going for the state title. He gets an early takedown on Mitchell Peterson of Byron. Spiel scores again here late in the match. He wins 7-3 to win the state title after 3 runner-up finishes.
I didn't even really know what to do. I just started crying. I was just, all my hard work kind of finally paid off. And yeah, I just didn't really know what I was thinking. I just doing it. I didn't think anything. I was just all my emotions overwhelmed me. And I just kind of, what you saw is what I was feeling. So
I wasn't really nervous. I mean, a little bit nervous, but I was excited. I was excited to be on the mat, wrestle another state champ, and go scrap at it. And it was just a fun time. Like, we put all this work in, and I wanted to show everybody what I could do and win another state title.
Congratulations to those guys. The regular season is over in boys basketball. Park Center is one of the top teams in Class 4A this season. Pirates got ready for the postseason by tuning up Anoka. The Pirates looking to close the regular season with their 25th win. Great moment here. Alan Colby gets his first varsity start. He nails a 3 to start the game. The Pirates fans are loving that. Kahari Broadway scoops up the loose ball on the Anoka turnover, and he heads up court for the layup as Park Center takes a 22-10 lead, 10 points in the game for Broadway. Good ball movement for the Pirates leads to Emmanuel Tamba getting enough room to drive baseline for 2, and it's 34-14 Pirates. They're able to keep the Tornadoes' defense off balance with nice passing. Octavius Frierson goes up for 2 of his 18 points. Park Center is up 20 at the half. Second half, and Broadway looks for a screen, but then takes it straight to the bucket for 2 plus a foul. The Pirates try to put this one away. Park Center nearly hits the 100-point mark in this game. They roll past Anoka. 99-54 is the final.
The Armstrong boys handed Park Center its only loss of the season. The Falcons look to close the regular season with a win against a good Blaine team on senior night at Armstrong. Cole Preem drives it from the left wing and banks in a runner for the Falcons to tie the score at 8-8. Jake Breitbach gets the ball back on a give and go and scores the tough scoop lefty layup plus a foul. Armstrong leads 17-14. Breitbach is the passer on another similar play as Tyler Peterson gets the hoop to make it 21-18 Armstrong. Blaine, though, closes the first half on a 7-0 run. Tony Strand's 3 gives former Maple Grove boys and Osseo girls coach Mark Arsdorf's team the lead 26-24 at the break. Second half, Adam Bewin to Preem to Breitbach for a corner 3 to put the Falcons up 40-39. Breitbach scores 13. Lucas Larson lines up a 3 for the Bengals. They score 6 in a row to go up 45-40. It's close all the way. Preem is left open and he nails a 3 to put Armstrong in the lead for good. They edge Blaine 52-51.
2 of the better teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference met last week. It was senior night at Maple Grove as the Crimson hosted Champlin Park in the team's only meeting this season. First half, Jacob Johnson in transition for the Rebels. He scores and gives the Rebels a 9-2 lead. Champlin Park shoots well from the perimeter early. TJ Moberg's 3-pointer puts the Rebels up 20-12. But after trailing all half, the Crimson take a lead into halftime. Caden Betcher scores off the pass from Jared Rainey to make it 26-25 Grove at half. Nate Adams comes out firing from Maple Grove early in the second half, making 4 3-pointers in the first 7 minutes, but he would later go out with an injury. Francis Wakoria has a big game off the bench for Champlin Park. He scores on the putback here, and that's 15 points after halftime to help the Rebels rally. This game goes to overtime, and in the game's final seconds, Champlin Park's Benedetto rises up and hits the jumper with 2 seconds to play as Champlin Park wins 69-67. They entered the postseason with a 21-5 record.
And that brings us to playoff time. Teams are now seeded for Section Boys playoffs. In Section 5 4A, Park Center is the top seed. The quarterfinals are Wednesday. The Pirates host Irondale. Osseo is at home to play Centennial. Number 2 seed Champlin Park hosts Mounds View. The semifinals are next Tuesday at Coon Rapids with the final Friday, March 15th at Rogers. Section 6 4A starts with quarterfinals Tuesday. Top seed Hopkins has a bye. 3rd seed Armstrong hosts Minneapolis Southwest, while 2nd seed Wayzata is at home to face Washburn. The semifinals are Friday at Osseo, with the championship Wednesday the 13th, also at Osseo. Maple Grove is the number 1 seed in Section 8 4A. The Crimson hosts St. Cloud Tech Tuesday in the quarterfinal round. Buffalo and Moorhead are the 2-3 seeds in this section. Semifinals are Saturday at St. Cloud State. The final Thursday, March 14th at a neutral site to be determined. In Section 6 3A, De La Salle is the top seed. Cooper is the 2nd seed, and the Hawks will host 7th seed Benilde in the quarterfinals Tuesday. The semifinals are Saturday at High Seeds, with the championship set for March 14th at Chanhassen. In Section 5 2A, defending section champ Brooklyn Center is the number 8 seed. The Centaurs host Blake in a first-round game Thursday. Maranatha is the number 3 seed, and they will play International School at Osseo in the first round. 6th seed Providence Academy is at home to face Southwest Christian. Brack is the number 2 seed behind Minneapolis North. Both of those teams have byes into the quarterfinals, which are Saturday at St. Michael Albertville. The semifinals are also at SDMA, with the final set for Friday, March 15th at St. Cloud State. And what do you love more, John, than playoff basketball?
It's going to be a lot of fun the next couple of weeks. Next up on our Sports Jam Spotlight, we'll meet a Hopkins senior who is an honor roll student, also happens to be a pretty good basketball player. We'll be right back. Hopkins is the number 1 ranked team in the state in the Class 4A boys basketball rankings entering the playoffs. The Royals feature a veteran team that's missed out on a section title the past 2 seasons. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we'll meet one of the Royals' senior leaders and one of the dominant big men in the state. He moves well for a big man. At 6'11", Hopkins' Zeke Nnaji is athletic with great footwork and shooting touch around the basket.
Hop down low, Nnaji for 2.
I do a lot of jump hooks and stuff before, like, just to warm up. I just do jump hooks, right, left, close range shots like that. And yeah, I mean, that helps me my touch around the paint, and I gradually work it back when I'm warming up, and that helps me with that touch in my shot.
He is averaging 24 points and over 9 rebounds per game for the top-ranked team in Class 4A. His coaches say Zeke worked hard in practice and has made big strides in his game from a year ago.
He's getting stronger. His footwork has gotten a lot better. He's increased his intensity, which as a team we really have to work on, but he's done a better job with that. I think his hands have gotten better, but just his footwork, understanding the game, trying to understand space, he's gotten better. He's become smarter.
During this offseason, I worked a lot, getting stronger, working on ball handling, working on my guard skills, all that kind of stuff, and just trying to get an all-around game. So I think that definitely this offseason helped a lot in my development. Played with a great organization in D1 Minnesota, played against some of the best competition across the country. And I think that seeing what it takes to be the best has helped me a lot in elevating that game.
Nnaji.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, and Zimmer able to finish on the rebound.
Though he's putting up big numbers in the box score, he doesn't consider his own statistics that important.
I want him to have numbers that I'm trying to look forward to get. I just think that whatever comes within the flow of the game, and I'm not trying to force too much. You know, if my team needs me to score less, then I'll do that. But if my team needs me to start scoring more, I'll do that. Just whatever the team needs, you know.
There's no easier shot in basketball than a dunk, right?
Nnaji puts it on the deck and explodes to the basket for the dunk.
Zeke averages multiple dunks per game.
It's just 2 points, but I mean, it's more than 2 points. You know, like it's a momentum swing. It's intimidating to the other opponents. It just gives you a little juice, you know.
Next year, Zeke will leave long winters behind and take his basketball talents to the University of Arizona. This 3.7 GPA student said the school's academics definitely factored into his decision.
Part of it was the business school because I want to major in finance. I could get into business school right away. I've been accepted into there. Recruiting class is great. I really trust the coaches, and I like the role that they had me playing at.
When Zeke has some free time away from basketball, school, and homework, and he admits there isn't much of that, there is another passion waiting for him. How many 6'11" Division I basketball recruits are concert pianists? Zeke is an accomplished player, having taken piano lessons since age 6.
I started first grade. I really liked it, and they kept having me play and practice and stuff, and I enjoyed it. Now I outgrew the piano teacher though, but I compose my own music and I still play and stuff like that. So
Zeke enjoys a number of music genres and also composes his own music. He admits it's a good way for him to relax.
It's great. I mean, it's just a time I can just, let loose and just kind of create and do whatever I want. Just like, it's time to kind of think, to meditate. It's kind of meditative in a way.
But before he takes his basketball and music talents to Arizona, Zeke Nnaji and his Hopkins teammates have one goal left unchecked. Make that 2, a section championship and a state championship. The Royals have been eliminated by Wayzata in the Section 6 final 2 years in a row.
That's the main focus right now. Not looking ahead to college quite yet. Still working on this championship here at home, and I mean, I'll do whatever it takes to win. Whether I need to get 20 rebounds or 20 assists or whatever it takes, I'll do the job for my team. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the championship.
Zeke and the Royals earned a first-round bye in Section 6 and will play either Minneapolis South or St. Louis Park in the Section semifinals Friday at 5 o'clock at Osseo High School. Our plays of the week are next.
Under 10 seconds to go. Ball in the hands of Benedetto. He'll go up with the shot up and in.
And don't forget our CCX Sports Play of the Week. We have 4 new plays each week to vote on. Go to our website at ccxmedia.org and go to the Play of the Week page under the Sports tab and vote for your favorite. And here's last week's winner. Champlain Park's Cheney New scored the first perfect 10 in state gymnastics meet history when she landed this 10 on the vault on her way to the all-around title. It's her second Play of the Week win here on CCX. Remember to go to our website and vote for this week's plays. They're posted now. We'll announce the winner on our March 11th program. Finally, our game of the week is the Section 6 4A girls basketball final featuring number 1 Hopkins against number 2 Wayzata. The game is Thursday at 7 at the Lindbergh Center. Region 6AA does not allow live broadcast or streaming of postseason games, so we'll replay it that night on our channel and our website at 10 p.m. And that's all for this week's show.
It's been a good one. We'll see you next time here on Sports Jam.
Sharpen up your free throw shooting skills for the Treehouse Hoopin' It Up for Hope on March 17th. Find out more at ccxmedia.org under Cities and in the Community.